G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing on this lovely evening? Man, it is 7 PM and still sunny. How good is that? And that's a sign that we are just about it's summertime, man. Summer is at the end or the start of next week or something. And I am beyond keen, because summer the past 3 years has been pretty shocking in terms of weather. It's been pretty tame and wet, and they say this summer's supposed to be hot and warm, but I don't know. We're still getting our one-digit evenings in the Celsius, so it's getting down to like 6 degrees, 4 degrees still at night, which isn't a bad thing. I don't mind those colder temperatures because that place has been abandoned since God knows when. Sleeping is easier, and also if I'm playing games on my computer is in my bedroom, so it gets bloody hot. But I'll tell you what, I haven't been playing RV there yet with my mate Hugh, and I have been streaming it. So if you guys like a bit of streaming action, I posted in my Discord, so whenever I stream, hop in there and have a look. Oh, it's a booze bus down there, I think. Haven't had one of those in a hot minute. It's on the other side of the road though, it doesn't bother me too much. But g'day ladies and gents, my name is Nathan. I make videos on motorcycles. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, leave a like and a comment, and all that goodness. We're almost at 10,000. It's exciting. We got to hit it before the end of the year. It is a booze bus. Look at them go. They've blocked the turn there and all. Cheeky, bit cheeky. There's a lot of them there. And the Highway Patrol. Take that Highway Patrol. You ain't gonna pull me over my exhaust. Not today. Oh boy. Old mate wanted to hear the bike rev. Good on him. Good on him. Start him young. That's the motto. We always like doing it. But yeah, man, just cruising around, looking forward to the summer season. Now, a lot of the people who are subscribed to me, obviously not in Australia, and they're in those places where there is snow and others. So we're out here delivering the content for the people who want to see bike stuff, but live in parts of the world where they can't get any bike stuff done, because riding in the wet is fine. Riding in snow, now that's just horrible, because for one, when you're riding in the snow, you got to deal with stuff like black ice and all that garbage, so I don't really recommend it. Although I know a few of the blokes in the Discord, and I think some of the girls do, and I respect the audacity to go for it, because I couldn't think of anything worse than riding in snow. I've ridden in cold, but snow is very cold, and it sounds terrible. I don't want to ride in very, very terrible and disgusting weather. But man, I'm excited. So riding season is well and truly upon us, but we're approaching the summer riding season. Now, summer riding season, it can be a different sort of modge-podge, because obviously you can ride any time in summer, but when it's really, really hot, it's not ideal. Will that stop me from doing it? No, not at all. But when it's 40 degrees, I can't really say that I want to ride in this too much. I'll probably do it now, but hopefully the GoPro doesn't get overheated. That's the one thing. Oh, bloody, I missed out on that one. Bastard, I wanted to go down there. Oh well, now I am stuck here, this bloody set of lights. I tried, but I failed. Failed miserably. Yeah, that's the one thing I look not forward to, is hopefully the GoPro doesn't overheat in summer, because this camera not very good at staying cool. The GoPros get ridiculously hot. Fortunately, when I ride the bike in winter, they don't, but that's because it's like 2 degrees, and the wind chill is even better, so the GoPros stay very, very well and truly taken care of temperature-wise. But yes, let me know, ladies and gents, what's the temperature around where you're living now? What season are you guys living in? Obviously, for Australia, we're still in the last little bit of spring, and we're coming up to summer. Now, I know seasons don't exactly directly begin on the day on the first of the month, but you know, summer is upon us, and I am keen to see what this year's summer holds, because the last few summers, big letdown, not ideal. Yes, very, very no. Oh, I tell you what though, in other news, unrelated to motorcycling, my mate has got me into reading Berserk, and Berserk is not something I ever would have thought I would have started doing. I've never read a manga in my life. I've never been like an anime person besides Dragon Ball Z, but hot damn, Berserk is dark as hell, man. Like, I'm only, 70 chapters in? That's, well, technically more than that. I've done the pre-chapters, like the alphabet chapters, and then the numbered chapters. I'm up to 70, so... But goddamn, this book, she's dark. Very dark. And I just didn't expect to be hooked so much into a story I never really knew much about. Like, I know it's considered one of the best, like, manga things of all time, but Jesus, it is intense, and I'm probably going to finish that within the next few weeks, but It's going to kill me now because it's not finished. Now, I know that it's not finishing yet, but they reckon Berserk will be finished in the next 10 years. But, oh boy, never in my life did I expect myself to enjoy something of this caliber. But if you guys haven't read it, I would recommend it so far. It is very well written, very, very well paced, and it's just hot dog. It is ridiculous. But that's it on that topic. But man, you guys, like I said, let me know. Are you guys riding regardless of the weather right now? Obviously, if you're stuck within 10 feet of snow, that's a bit different. If you're riding a motorbike in 10 feet of snow, I want to know how, you bloody miracle worker. That's first thing in there, but whew, I am beyond keen to see what this summer holds, because the summer rides is usually when I get out more into the mountains and do out that stuff, because it's just when the weather permits. Like, I'll do it in the cold, don't get me wrong, but it's cold. I don't want to go out to the mountains when it's too cold all the time. I ride a lot regardless, but like, if it's 3 degrees, even the warm gloves are still uncomfortable, so. But it's never stopped me before. It's just I don't want to ride around the mountains when it's all wet, because that's why I low-sided it to begin with. It was too wet, and then I went flip. So hopefully we can avoid doing all of that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just enjoying the fact that the sun has been out. Now, the rest of the week is apparently going to be crap again, which is a shame, because the Glenny Kebab's bike meet's going to be maybe in wet, but that's next week. So hopefully the weather warms up for the Glenny Kebabs meet, and then we've got to also do our toy run on the 7th of December, which I am beyond excited about. I've got to pick up something for said toy run as well, so that's going to be fun. But I do not know. I just know that I really, really want to get some more riding done, and the Phillip Island toy run should be good. Hopefully the weather permits. If the weather's going to be terrible, I probably won't attend this one, because I don't really want to ride to Phillip Island in the wet and back. It's a long ride. Now, I did the other ride, and that was partially in the wet, but if the Phillip Island toy run is only in the wet, I'm probably going to miss it. I didn't say I was definite for this one, but I like it. I like the idea of the toy runs. There's nothing wrong with a ride for charity. In fact, I think that's like the one thing that I really like that the bikers do, because I know it happens in the car community, but it seems to happen more in the bike community, because I don't know, it just is. Bikes seem to be that thing that attracts people. Hello, biker. I didn't see what it was. I just saw the silhouette of the bike. But the fact that there's so many charity rides as an option is exciting, man. I like it. I like the fact that this is such a common occurrence in the biking community. And I look forward to doing more and more and more of it as time goes on. And of course, I'm still going to support the boys over at the Defiant Motorcycle Club, because they've been nothing but nice to me. And if they're doing their own charity rides, I think they want to do one next year, once everyone's back from like the Christmas holidays and stuff. I remember old mate who's in charge telling me about it. So if they're doing a charity ride, you bet you're a sweet bibby I'm going to try my best to be there. And I reckon I'll be loving it if they do that. So hopefully I can attend that one, because I did double check with him, and he's always happy for me to promote their stuff and their sort of club. And by all means, I'm going to keep on doing it, because like I said, they're a good bunch of lads, that social club. Yes, I know there's a difference between the biker gangs and the biker clubs. The social clubs are completely fine, don't worry. They're all a bunch of good people. Some of them beef, but like, this one, they're pretty chill, and he's good mates with quite a lot of the biker clubs. So it's nice to see, man. I like seeing the biker community stuff do that. Like, as we did that bike night at the Joe Rascal Harley the other day, clearly, all those social clubs love each other, mostly. Like I said, I think one of them is trying to be a bit more of a gang, and everyone just clowns on them for doing that, because like, that's not what you should be doing, man. A social club's supposed to stay as a social club. You're not supposed to act tough, because once you start acting tough, the real biker gangs might start coming in, and then guess what? They'll put you in your place pretty quickly. And like I said, the Hells Angels came to that bike bin. They were all lovely blokes. They didn't even bother, they didn't bother doing anything. They were just there, having a good time, smiling, talking to people. And you know what? It's stuff like that that makes it interesting, because I do like seeing that side of the one percenters, as they were. Because look, in Australia, our quote-unquote one percenter clubs aren't too dicky like the American ones, where they kick you off the road and stuff. You can even go up and talk to them. They won't be mad. Unless they tell you to go away, they're usually pretty tame and happy to have a chat. So it's nice to see. All mate's on his phone over there, disgusting. But it's nice to see, man. Honestly, I'm loving it. The fact that the biker clubs and even the gangs are so like nice roughly to each other. Now obviously the gangs are not so nice to each other all the time. They can be civil, but they beef a bit. But the clubs are usually all pretty tame, and everyone's doing the same thing. They're just happy to be riding, stuff like that. And it's nice to see them all getting along, you know what I mean? So hopefully we get a bit more biking charity rides done and all that stuff. I'm keen to see what's coming up in the future and all that goodness. But until that time comes, that was just my little rant for the day, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoy these videos, especially the ones when I don't have a topic. Obviously, not every video is going to be one without a topic. But some of you guys follow me for when I have topics, other guys just follow me for the yarns. So let me know down below, what do you enjoy? Do you enjoy it more when I do topics or just when I go off? Now, I'm not going to do one over the other. I'm always going to have the option to have both, but what do you prefer? Do you prefer my content when I'm talking more just like this, or I'm just having a yarn, talking about stuff, or when I have a topic specifically? Because I like having a bit of both, honestly. And I think having a bit of both adds a neat little bit of variety. But yeah, that's it for today's video, ladies and gents. Do join in the Discord, of course. It's in the description below. Pick yourself up some merch, support the channel. And if you like watching some gaming streams, I post them in the announcements tab. So besides that, take it easy, keep it cheesy. You know I love you, but it is time to leave you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Get out, ride safe, ride well, ride far, and peace. Bye!